Imagine growing up where your backyard is a palace, your school is invented by your dad, and your birthday party ends with you adopting a Dalmatian. Welcome to the world of billionaire kids, where the private jets are just taxis, and money is the family pet. These are the insane lives of the richest kids on the planet. Elon Musk's kids, the sci-fi simulation family. Let's start with Elon Musk, because when your dad builds rockets for fun, your childhood's gonna be weird. His kids live in a $35 million compound, bounce between 5 private jets, and go to a school he built. It's called Ad Astra, Latin for to the stars, because of course it is. No grades, no traditional subjects. Just critical thinking and flamethrowers, probably. He has 11 kids, but only one gets no attention, Vivian, formerly Xavier, after she came out as trans. Elon cut her off completely. In his words, Xavier is dead. Yeah. Real Saturday morning cartoon villain energy. And since then, he's been naming his kids like error messages, XAEA12, Exadark Sidereal, and Techno Mechanicus. You'd think he pulled those from a Wi-Fi router setup screen. But hey, it's working. One of his kids, Damien, is already a classical music prodigy. The rest? Probably composing symphonies on Mars. Jeff Bezos' kids, danger training at age 4. Now, if Elon's raising mini Musks, Jeff Bezos is raising Navy SEALs. When his kids turned 4, he handed them knives. At 7? Power tools. Because apparently, childhood isn't complete without the threat of stitches. Bezos said it's to teach calculated risk. I call it DIY Darwinism. And here's a plot twist. One of Jeff's daughters is adopted from China. Some people online joke she might be a sleeper agent. If true, China just pulled off the 500 IQ move of the century. Still, each of Jeff's kids is set to inherit $50 billion. So if they survive the knives, they'll be just fine. Mark Zuckerberg's kids, prepping for the apocalypse. Zuck, on the other hand, he's raising his kids like NPCs in a dystopian RPG. He and his wife are giving away 99% of their Facebook shares to cure diseases. Sounds noble, until you realize that means his kids get nothing. To prepare them for being broke billionaires, they wrote dark AF letters telling them, enjoy childhood. Because when you grow up, you'll be grinding to save humanity. No pressure, right? But don't feel too bad. They still travel in his Gulfstream G650, take $300 million yacht vacations, and live in a compound where every kid probably has their own chef. Oh, and there's a secret doomsday bunker in Hawaii with blast-resistant doors, pools, a spa, and 5,000 square feet of apocalypse luxury. So when the world ends, they'll be safe, with their Wi-Fi. Kim and Kanye's kids, the most extra birthdays ever. Now for Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, where every birthday is a Super Bowl halftime show. For North's 10th, she had a sleepover at the Beverly Hills Hotel, Hello Kitty mocktails, a cake the size of a mini fridge, and customized pajamas. Salm's birthday? They turned the house into a full-on fire station, complete with a Dalmatian adoption booth. Like real puppies. And let's not forget Saint, who got football lessons from Tom Brady. Casual. Their school? Costs $45,000 a year. They eat grilled salmon and vegan stir-fry for lunch, and the sports program has a strict, no-cut, rule. Everyone gets a trophy. Except when Kanye threatened to shoot up the school. Yeah, that actually happened. Now Kim pays for full-time armed security just to keep her own ex from pulling up. The Rock's kids, Alpha Dad, Princess Lives. Now let's take a break from the drama with someone surprisingly wholesome, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He has 3 daughters, and treats them like royalty. His youngest throws tea parties with him, paints his face neon pink, and gets massive mermaid-themed birthday bashes. His middle daughter? Horse girl. So he built her an equestrian arena in the backyard. Stable and all. His oldest daughter is a WWE wrestler named Ava Raine, following in his footsteps, literally body slamming her way to fame. Private jets, mansions, red carpets, they get it all, but The Rock stays involved. Dad goals. Trump's kids, born rich, raised presidential. Trump's youngest, Barron, basically grew up in the White House. With access to a movie theater, tennis court, jogging track, bowling alley, and full Secret Service detail. Before that, he lived in a 3-story penthouse in Trump Tower, where he had an entire floor to himself, complete with chefs, maids, and private tutors. For vacations? They switched between Mar-a-Lago, Bedminster, and a dozen other estates. Not to mention Air Force One, helicopters, and golf carts on standby. Barron even gets escorted out of class during emergencies like he's in a presidential action movie. And you better believe he voted for his dad. The man showed up on stage with Trump like he's prepping for 2028. Cristiano Ronaldo's kids, living like world champions. When your dad is Cristiano Ronaldo, the world is your playground. His kids get millions in birthday parties, a $5 million yacht, multiple private jets, and properties from Lisbon to Saudi Arabia. CR Jr. plays soccer professionally at 14 and already earns more than most adults. And their homes? One has walls that open instead of doors. Another has a private spa, gym, and beach access. And the latest? A penthouse in Riyadh with 24-hour room service and a view better than heaven. Let us know which billionaire kid has the wildest life in the comments. Smash that like button, subscribe for more insane stories, and remember, if you think your birthday was cool, someone out there got a Dalmatian puppy and a fire truck for theirs. Mark Cuban's kids, chill billionaire dad energy. Mark Cuban might be the chillest billionaire dad. He brings his kids to NBA games, he owns the Dallas Mavericks, so yeah, pretty easy flex. They ride around in a bulletproof SUV, vacation in a $19 million Laguna Beach mansion, and stay in resorts with concierge and room service, at home. Yet despite the wealth, Mark and his wife make sure the kids don't get too spoiled. No massive inheritances, no free rides, just a big last name and all the tools to win. One of his daughters has 350,000 TikTok followers already. Cuban didn't hand it to her, just gave her the Wi-Fi password. The royal kids, future kings and billionaires. Now if you want actual royalty, meet Prince George and Princess Charlotte of Wales. They go to normal schools, eat home-cooked meals, and do peasant hobbies, like drumming or archery. But make no mistake, these kids are loaded. They've flown in private jets at 6 months old, met presidents at age 2, and ride around in gold-plated carriages with an army of royal guards. Charlotte is already worth $4.6 billion, just from being a style icon. And George? He's prepping to command the military one day. Their nanny? Trained in martial arts, emergency medicine, and evasive driving. Jason-born energy. Seinfeld's kids, private islands, fake champagne, and Coachella. Jerry Seinfeld might be a comedy legend, but his kids are living the luxury punchline. Their bar mitzvahs were 3-day music festivals with brunches, DJs, and fake champagne. One was literally named Coachella. They vacation in an 11-bedroom ski resort, hang out in a Hamptons castle, and crash at Jerry's NYC penthouse whenever they want. Their garage costs more than most homes. Jerry spent $1 million just to store his car collection. Not drive. Just store. Oh, and when they feel like it, they chill on Jerry's $25 million yacht with a full bar, gym, and beach club. Being a billionaire kid means living in a world most of us can't even imagine. From diamond pacifiers to underground bunkers, from flamethrower schools to gold rocking horses, this isn't just rich. This is reality-breaking wealth.